everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. It is always a pleasure to have you here. For those of you that are new, I am Natalie and I am a neurotransformation therapy practitioner and an intuitive manifestation coach. And my channel is all about guiding you to heal from your past traumas, to release and free yourself from your subconscious, deep-rooted limiting beliefs and those conscious beliefs that are controlling the trajectory of your life and that are blocking you from experiencing your deepest, most heartfelt desires. So in today's video, I'm going to be guiding you to understand why you have been struggling to get that person to commit to you, even if you were the one that chose to leave them. Now, I'm going to be sharing some very, very, very simple techniques to get you to finally have them commit to you the way you want them to commit to you. Even, like I said, even if you are the one that left them. So this can be a specific person or anyone that you want to commit to you. So before I go into that, guys, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, then please do click that subscribe button and know that your support on my channel absolutely means the world to me. And thank you for all of your support so far today. And also know that I do offer a variety of coaching solutions, from one-to-one sessions with me, deep inner healing programs, workshops and masterclasses. And I also have a members only YouTube channel with over 17 months of unseen content from me called the Badass Manifestors Community. Everything that I've just mentioned can be found in the links below this video in the description box. And if you have any questions, you can just email me at natalie@asthepenniesdrop.com or DM me on Insta. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you all is that your belief in what you want to experience is a key factor here. So knowing what you want to experience is something that you can actually experience is key. And this is why I talk a lot in my videos about self-love and self-concept and healing and putting you first. You know, knowing that you are worthy of the desire that you want is key. You know, when you see the beliefs that you hold on to within you, about them, about your, let's say, being enoughness, is really important. So let's use an example of a specific person in a romantic capacity. And let's say this is the person that you want to commit to you, but right now there are circumstances in the way of you being able to have them be committed to you in the way that you want. Like, let's say a third party, or they have said that they don't want to commit to you, or they're not going to come back because you're the one that left them, or they don't want a relationship with you anymore. They're not in love with you. So if this is something that you are experiencing currently or have been experiencing, you know, it could even be a pattern of people showing up not committing to you for whatever the circumstance is. What's happened is it's formed in your outer reality based on the story you persistently, consciously or unconsciously, tell yourself in your inner reality, in your inner world, based on the beliefs that you have. You know, it's these beliefs that have created these stories of experiences outside of you that are aligned to the beliefs that you hold on to dominantly, and are what is blocking you right now from them or anyone committing to you in the way that you want to have them commit to you. You know, this is why it's always about you first, because it comes from you. So it's so important to pull back from these situations if you're currently going through that right now, and to really allow yourself to be able to recognize what that story is. Because understanding that, getting clarity on what that story is that is shaped from your internal beliefs, you will then no longer, one, want to react to it, but two, you'll then be able to change it because you know exactly what you're going to be changing. So another way of saying this, the circumstance is just a reflection of your dominant beliefs. Now, we don't beat ourselves up here, because no one would purposely put blocks in the way of what it is that they truly want to experience, obviously. But it is about now understanding and taking the responsibility that it is a creation from you and that they can only respond to you based on these beliefs that you hold on to about you. Like I said, the ones that you are consciously aware of and those that you are unconsciously aware of. So the story could be about, yourself, or it could be about that person, or about love, or about people in general. So, in other words, other people, including your specific person, are projecting you back to you based on the stories that you are telling yourself. This is how the law works. It reflects you back to you. The universe shows you through people and events that this is your truth. And it can be a really hard pill to swallow to accept this at first. And I totally get that, especially if this is the first time you have heard this. But all you have to do is look outside of you for feedback and spend some time in joining those dots together to understand what that pattern is of your thoughts and aligning to this in your outer world. You have created this from your dominant beliefs and those stories. So your awareness is very, very, very important. And it's so incredibly powerful because knowing what this story is will enable you to take back your power from that story, knowing that you had the power to create it and you have the power within you to change it to align to the story and the beliefs, the empowering beliefs that you do want. So let me give you some examples here. So, you can further grasp what it is that what I actually mean. So let's say, for example, your dominant story is that you never get chosen, or that you choose the wrong people who always leave you. Or let's say the story is you're always the second option. There's always another option above you. Or you attract emotionally and physically unavailable people who do not want to commit to you or who don't want relationships ever. You're not somebody that people value, that you feel like, you're not enough to want in their lives, to commit to you the way that you desire, or you end up being the one that pushes people away, or there is always another person in the way of you having what you want to enable you to have what you want. You see, these are just some examples, as I said. So it's taking a step back to become the observer of your thoughts, to unpick what this story is, because this is the story that's currently creating your situation right now. And it is the story that, quite frankly, needs to F off. So now you know what this is, as you have now taken a step back. You've taken a step back to really get clear on this. It is now time for you to spend time reframing it, reframing the story to align to the outcome that you do want. Like this: I am always effortlessly committed to just how I want to be committed to. I am always the one that is chosen without exception. People absolutely love having me around. People love committing to me. I'm, effortlessly committed to. I'm always wanted, and it is safe for me to love, and it is safe for me to be loved, and it's safe for me to receive love, and it's safe for me to receive the love that I desire. I'm easily committed to. I always choose people who are emotionally and physically available to commit to me. I am the one that anyone would want to commit to because I bring so much to the table. I have absolutely so much to offer, and I'm such an incredible person. I have so much worth. I am worthy of being in a loving relationship. It's safe for me to be in a loving relationship. Relationships come to me so easily and effortlessly. Long-term relationships are effortless for me. I am the best person for them and they know it too. And there is no one better and there will never be anyone better than me. I'm the best person for them and they know it. There will never be anyone better than me. And I am worthy beyond belief. belief, I'm an amazing person. I'm mesmerizing. I'm captivating. I'm beautiful on the inside and out. I've got a heart of gold. I'm fun. I'm playful. I'm valuable. And I have value just for being me. I have value just for being me. I am enough in every single way and I'm enough to be committed to in every single way. And I'm perfect enough just as I am to be in a loving, long-lasting relationship, long-lasting committed relationship now with the person that I choose. I am wanted. I am somebody that is absolutely unforgettable. I have such an unforgettable, loving presence that people can't stop thinking about me. I make the room light up and I turn heads everywhere I go. I'm effortlessly lovable. So I need to grab my coffee. So just by telling this new story, using some or your own or all of these affirmations, what you're doing is you're now reframing your story, not just about you, but about your beliefs about relationships and in how people see you in relationships, how people show up for you too in relationships. So by doing this, not only will you be releasing that old story, the unwanted one, you'll be creating the new story within you, you see. And this, when done dominantly and consistently, will be how people then show up for you, how your outer world will then shift because you then have shifted, like Neville Goddard would say, to the new man, to align to the version of you that is somebody that's effortlessly committed to. So ask yourself, what is the pattern? Get clarity by observing this. Maybe take a step back and sit in silence for a while or script it out. But you need to get clear on this. And then once you know what this is, it is then your job to reframe it to the story that you do want. So you can create a wanted pattern of belief as opposed to the unwanted, to then align to what you do want, them committing to you, being somebody that is able to be committed to, how you want to be committed to, no longer worrying about any circumstance because they don't matter, because they were just a creation just from your old thoughts, from those old stories and those old beliefs. So by learning from them, you can literally turn this around and put your energy and focus into the new story. So when you let go of that old script, the one that we no longer want to be thinking about, and we create a new one, like in a movie, you will get a different ending. You will get the outcome that you want because that is the script, that's the story that you will now be telling yourself. So now you are going to be at a place having committed to the new story about you in relationships, seeing yourself this new way. You will be raising your inner frequency, your confidence, and the belief that, yes, actually, I can have what I want and I can have them to commit to me the way that I want, even if you're the one that left. It is now time to let go of that old story about them and to reframe it and to recreate the new story. So let's say you are somebody that did walk away from them and you want them back. It's all about releasing those old thoughts, those old beliefs, and those old stories about them, and only choosing to focus on the story that you do want from them. Anytime that old story creeps in, because it will, because it happens to the best of us, no one can escape from that, because this is a whole part of rewiring our neural pathways. So we don't beat ourselves up here, or don't think that you're doing anything wrong, because you're not. It's still dominant within you. That's all. But by putting your energy and your focus only into the story that you do want about them pursuing you, committing to you, and overriding that old story with the new story, the one that you want to experience, this will then become your dominant story with the consistency and the persistence. And then this will be what will bring them back to you, or bring them to you for the first time. So it is turning away from the old story, turning that on its head and thinking about them, thinking about you this way. They want to commit to you. They want you back. They've missed you so much. They are absolutely head over heels in love with you. They never stopped loving you. You are the only one that they think about 24/7. They can't stop talking about you to their friends and their family and their work colleagues. You are on their mind 24/7. They are crazy about you. They want to commit to you and only you. You are more than they could have ever dreamt of, and they never want to let you go. No one comes close to you or how they feel about you. They never, ever felt this way before about anyone as they do with you. They only have eyes for you. You are the only one that they want. They have so much respect and value for you. And they always commit to doing what they say they will. They always follow through. Their words and actions always align. They're so easy to trust. They're so loyal towards you. They prioritize you. They have chosen you without exception. They are such a good person, not just to you, but to everybody that they come in contact. They're one of the good guys. They have so much respect and so much value for you. Like I said, they can't stop talking about how amazing you are to their friends and family. They hold you in such high regards. They are so proud of you, and they're so proud to want to be a part of you. They're so proud to show you off to the world so everybody knows that you two are a couple. They prioritize you. You are the special one they have always wanted, the one they've been waiting for their entire life. So when you do this, you are then projecting from you, out of you, this story about them. And they will then align to this story, because all they have been doing all this time in the past is aligning to the story that you didn't want. And this is how they can then align to the story you now do want. So it's not reacting to what is going on in your current reality right now, but it's believing that what you want, you can have. That this old pattern simply came from you because of circumstances in your life. But you now know that you are so powerful that you have the power to turn this around in your favor simply by telling the new story. So it's observing this, observing that out there to what is going on, which will put you in such a powerful position to consciously then choose the thoughts and the beliefs, which will then reprogram your mind to then be able to manifest the desired commitment from the desired specific person you want. So it's taking your power back. No longer are you going to give those unwanted thoughts or beliefs or those circumstances any more of your attention, because you've got the clarity that you need. You're not going to give them any more of your power. You've learned from them. You now know that you are the God of your reality and that you are the creator of your life. And when you see what you have created that you don't want, you know and now understand that you can turn anything around, and through contrast, what it is that what it is that you do want now, as opposed to what you don't want. So it is a no to out there and a yes to in here, with faith, persistence, and consistency. This is the practice, the skill that, when done dominantly, persistently, consistently, the more you are going to reprogram the mind to shift the way you think, to release the old unwanted beliefs by overriding them with the new. And the more you are then going to be aligning to the new story. And this is how you can then create the manifestation to be fully realized in your outer world. So this comes down to a decision, and it comes down to a choice to choose what you want. And it's knowing your worth, which makes it so much easier. And this is why you have the power. You have such power within you. When you have a very strong positive narrative about yourself, the more you see how amazing you are, the more you are growing in confidence and in belief in what it is that you can have and be and do. the more you can then believe the simple fact that you can, like I just said, be, do, and have anything or anyone you choose. So it's having that solid inner platform, that foundation to then build your desires on from it. And that's why it's so important. This is why, I provide so many options to healing, one-to-one sessions, workshops, masterclasses, and deeper inner healing programs, you see, which are all designed to align you to the identity of you that you want to become, to experience the desired outcomes that you are wanting to experience. And this is when manifesting truly becomes so much more effortless, just by seeing your worth and your value and knowing that you are worthy of that. And all by changing these thoughts and these beliefs about you, changing that pattern, letting go of that old story to create a solid, stable, confident, magnetic, worthy beyond belief foundation within yourself. You see. So what if you're coming from a place of desperation, the opposite of what I've just been sharing in this video, having a desperate energy, a need of having them to commit to you? Unfortunately, you need to hear this, but this will only block them from coming in, because this is the opposite vibration to attract them to you. It is when you let go of this desperate, unfortunately, needy energy, lack mentality energy, through healing practices, as healing actually creates a byproduct of detachment. It will then allow you, through these steps I have shared, to bring them into your reality. So it's observing the thoughts, it's understanding why these circumstances are there. So it's focusing on a self-love healing practice, which, as I said, will, as a byproduct, by you elevating and seeing your value, it will naturally create a natural detachment over time from needing them. But you will then be, by telling the new story, you'll then be in the allowing stage of the manifestation process, to actually allow them in the way you want them, and no longer needing them, but just wanting them, which is a massive difference in energy. So it is time to make you and the desire your priority, to break this cycle. So it's starting with you changing your inner foundation so it is now stable. And this, as I said, is the self-love and self-concept aspect of healing. Is changing those beliefs and stories, then aligning to the outcome of how you want them to show up, how you want them to show up, committing to you, by then focusing on a new wanted story about them and letting go of that old one. And this is how you become the person that gets anyone, even if you left them, to commit to you. So please claim this video below, guys, in the comments. I am a powerful creator. I am worthy beyond belief. And I am now the observer of my thoughts. I have taken the power back, and I am in the driving seat of my life now. There we go. I thoroughly enjoyed sharing this with you all. So please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and choose one of those affirmations and share your story. Inspire others too. Give this a go, guys, or you will see the manifestation of your deepest heartfelt desires, of your dreams, fully realized in your outer reality. I've loved sharing this, as I just said. And as always, guys, I will be back very, very soon.